Hello and welcome to Press TV's Top 5. I'm Marzia Hashimi. Thanks so much for being with us. First story this hour takes us to Iraq, where a storage site housing ballot boxes from the May parliamentary election has caught fire in the capital. Now, the accident comes days after Parliament ordered a full ballot recount. Authorities say the site was divided into 4 warehouses, but only one of them has burned down. They say the ballot boxes belong to the al-Rusafa district in Baghdad. Firefighters prevented the blaze from spreading to remaining parts. Now, the fire happened days after Parliament passed a law mandating a nationwide manual recount of votes from the election. There are allegations of widespread electoral violations in the May vote. The election saw al-Saeroun, a political alliance led by high-ranking cleric Moqtada al-Sadr, winning the majority of the seats. Crossing back over to Baghdad now, joined by Press TV's Altaf Ahmed. Altaf, thanks again for being with us. Can you fill us in now on the latest situation, and has the blaze actually been put out yet?
The blaze has not been put out yet. As you can see, we are standing on the venue of the fire. These are the depots where the ballot boxes, or what is remaining of them, are still present. The fire took place in another depot. Iraq's interior minister, he is right behind me. As you can see, he is there. He is trying to talk to the press. And as you can see, the firefighters, the fire trucks, and the black smoke is still billowing. The fire is still raging on. According to the sources whom we spoke to here on the ground, they are telling us that the fire needs at least 2 more hours to be put off completely. They tell us that they have tried to save whatever they can of the ballot boxes. However, many of them seem to have been damaged seriously or severely by the fire. Until now, Iraq's House Speaker, Mr. Salim al-Jubouri, has issued a call urging redoing the elections. And as you can see here, once again, I think Mr. Interior Minister Qasim al-Araji, Iraq's Interior Minister, he is leaving the scene. He came here to try and reassure and to basically check what the level of the damage that has been caused. Also, we have the head of the IHEC, the Independent Higher Electoral Commission. He's also present, in addition to a number of parliamentarians. As I was telling you, Mr. Salim al-Jubouri, the head of Iraq's parliament, is now calling for redoing the elections. He has described what happened here today as a crime. He is also asking for an all-out investigation into the matter. There are a lot of people questioning whether this is an innocent accident or an act of sabotage. Mr. Jubouri seems to be one of the people who believes it was an act of sabotage. This is why he described it as a crime. He said that the perpetrators must be hunted down and must be held accountable for what they did and for rigging the will of the people of Iraq. We are going to stay here to see how or when the fire is going to be put off completely. But as I said, until now, the fire is still raging on. Fire trucks are still flowing into the scene, and there is very heavy deployment of Iraqi security forces on the ground.
All right, thank you so much for that update. And of course, we'll be checking back with you, Altaf Ahmed, on the scene of that fire in Iraq.